Here we go. KAZ versus Link4422. Aw, they have the same Becker body. That's great. The heart face is very good, I won't lie. Tazu Captain versus Fell Captain. We've already seen Fell Captain a few times. I think... I played against Link4422's Fell Captain. That's right. Tazu Captain is... you deal extra damage if you've been hit by the opponent's character this turn. So going slower and taking a hit makes you stronger. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. Link has a lot more faster characters than KAZ has. Spike Club takes a good chunk out of Odette already. Looks like that's a compassionate Odette there. Gained a little bit of extra energy, along with the extra energy for not starting with the coin. Now, I didn't have time to open their teams, so I'm trying to remember what Link has available. Link tags into Lise, makes Odette angry, which cancels out the trick that KAZ chose. Just Lise very good at making these quick switch-ins from safe positions, as long as he can call out a trick. Doppelhammer takes almost half of Lisa's health away. Fireworks not particularly effective. Topaz Locket. The Zale Deep Breath has second win con, that's right. I got completely wrecked by that. Of course, KAZ now has a full battery thanks to the combination of the extra energy and compassionate Odette. This wave clears out those pop-ups before they get too out of hand. Even the 10 damage pop-ups can be pretty tricky to deal with. KAZ looking over their options with Odette. Maybe expecting a switch out. Of course, Link has to decide whether or not she wants to keep Lise alive or sack Lise. Link brings in Cabin. Doppelhammer does very little to Cabin. Thorn Pendant knocks out a good 20. Odette is on the cusp of death here. KAZ really has to play around whatever Link is going to do here. Might just lose the Odette anyways. The Pester Bomb worked! Cabin is angry, unable to do a trick. So far, KAZ has been moving mostly faster than Link. Have not been able to see much of the effects of the Tazu. Spike Club is at extra power thanks to Angry, though. Luckily, the Farron switch-in was able to take it a pretty good amount. Lucky Pendant healed up a bit as well. Lucky Pendant has been very key in many matches. From just surviving a few extra turns to surviving one huge turn. Proving to be very useful. There's that write-up with the extra damage from Tazu Captain. Almost knocked out Cabin, who normally is very tanky against emotional attacks. Cabin has one more turn of Angry. Cannot quite yet use any tricks, but also has a good chance of dying if she keeps him in. And there it is, the Tazu Captain plan makes the write-up on Farron seal the deal. Cabin's fate was written down, passed the note along. Farron knocks him out, heals a little bit of health. really showing the sort of surprise that the Tazu plan can bring. So that means that there were no mentors involved. Here comes Zale. Zale does not have good physical defense, but Link does have a battery available. She may spend it to parry. On the other hand, KAZ may be expecting the deep breath, hovering over Lise there. If Farron does not get the kill, yes, there's the parry. So KAZ instead parried themselves, survived the peck, and made sure to knock out Zale. So there is no breathing happening here. No deep breathing, at least. The 8 health Lise comes in. Of course, if KAZ switches out, Farron will still be angry. On the other hand, Link might already have swapped, or might be deciding to swap, since Lise is almost dead. And that Infuriating has been very useful all day. Fireworks instead get a little bit of extra energy. Backlash knocks out the Lise. Link still has Fel available, and I want to say Sayla. Brings in Sayla. Meanwhile, KAZ has a full team on bench. A lot of options available. Kabin can definitely tank the Sayla. Link does have full, or has not parried yet, so she could try to go for the Fel win con if there's enough time to do so. KAZ is looking at Flourish Cheer. Going to heal up the team a little bit. Of course, Excitement heals over time, and it does not heal while they're on the bench. So if KAZ wanted their Odette to heal, they would have to switch out. Now, because of Excited, Kabin does have Spiked Club online. Spiked Club does not require bad feelings. It can have good feelings. Any feeling, really. Does 47 thanks to the Fel cap as well. I mean, the Tazu cap, sorry. Very, very respectable amount of damage to be dealt. Longsword does not take out Kabin. Kabin instead can take out Sayla. Link is down to her last fighter, which is Fel. Let's see if the Fel can be controlled or not. Or if this gets out of hand. Fel needs one more battery, which will be obtained from one attack. So the question then becomes, what will KAZ do to play around that? Acro Kabin is wild. It really is interesting. This is the type of builds I was hoping to see. Something unexpected yet surprisingly strong. Kabin's out. Lise comes in. Earlier, KAZ was hovering over Fireworks. Ooh, Bomb Locket prevents Infuriating. Hard to say if that's going to actually... hard to say if Infuriating is going to actually... or if that Bomb Locket's going to matter, if a feeling is going to occur. Riding Crop's the least now that there's no Locket. Heart to Heart actually heals quite a lot. Now, I don't know if killing with Heart to Heart will actually proc I Can't Control It, or if that does not, because it's not an attack. I don't know the exact wording on the mechanic. I don't think you can kill with heart to heart. Oh, right. It always gives the opponent 40%. Never mind. So, forget what I was talking about. Of course, KAZ has 4 fighters on their team alive, but they're still concerned over exactly what Link is going to do with Fel. Fireworks is going to knock out Fel. Dark Phoenix rises. I can't control it. Fel is bright red. Has one move still unrevealed, which is probably an emotional move. Heart to heart did kill somehow, it wouldn't proc, I see. Fel cannot control it. KAZ has to be very careful. They could just get swept now by Fel. That's 65. Out Lease goes. They all get outsped now? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't know if KAZ can do anything here unless Tazu happens to survive. Yeah, no alarm pendants either. Here's Odette. The most I can think of is Rust Spray here, thanks to the plus priority. Seems like KAZ is thinking the same thing. Get rid of maybe one move. Unbutton has no uses. Okay. Between Farron and Tazu now. But the unbutton is the move that seems to have been the worst against Farron and Tazu. Not the best to get rid of off of the Rust Spray. If Farron can survive a hit, Topple Hammer would work, but I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, that was an impressive call out with the unbutton there. You wouldn't normally think it because Odette's not weak to emotional. Riding Crop calls out the Tazu switch and just knocks her out. Seems like this is Link's game to win then. Still has the fireworks, was it? On hand? Yeah, looks like that's GG. Well played. Link takes victory, advances on through the tournament.